Alright, we're gonna take this seeming success with a grain of salt here. I don't quite know that I agree when this video says that it's going to be live and we're not going to have any problems. So let's go to analytics. If a problem shows up, we're going to end stream and restart it. But there are no immediate problems. So I think we're good. Hey, howdy, hey YouTube, how we doing? That's right. I'm back again for the 7th week of weekly Everdark Smackdown. That's right, we are doing this again! So let's take a look. Well, okay. If you tuned in before, you know the deal. If you haven't, let me explain it. In Nightreign, there are 3 bosses that get rotated at the end of each week at the same time. These bosses are the enhanced versions of bosses from previous in the game. These bosses typically start in the second phase of the original fight and go into a new third phase, as well as present a new unique challenge with different stats that you have to worry about. And generally they just do a bit more damage. But I digress. Let's see who the Everdarks are for this week. Ooh, okay. So, starting off, we have Sentient Pest. The effective element is fire. And, of course, its affinity is poison and magic. So, anything boosting our magic defense, anything relic-wise you have that does that, I would recommend equipping, and I would recommend anything that does poison resist. It's also pretty helpful. Can't recommend that enough. It's really good. If you're playing in a team setting, you can also just have someone whack the moth poison off of you. If you're not, well, sucks to be you. Yeah, let's go ahead and set that back to 1 player. Fire is not necessary, as all it does is light. It deals more damage to both of them and lights Noster on fire for a period of time. That is the only perk of having a fire weapon in this situation. Not necessary at all by any means, so we're just going to ignore it. Well, I mean, we're not going to ignore it. We're going to try and get a fire weapon, but if you can't get a fire weapon, there's no reason to ditch the run. No reason to do anything rash, we'll say. The next one is a tough one. Equilibrious Beast. Weak to Madness, which is a very uncommon thing to get. However, there are 3 Madness weapons in the game. There is a Frenzied Flame Seal, there is Vike's War Spear, and there is a Fingerprint Stone Shield. All 3 of these weapons cause Madness buildup on direct hit. Yes, even the Frenzied Flame Seal causes Madness buildup on a direct hit. I don't know why, but it does. Really, you're going to be using it for the spells, so spellcasters, you have some pretty good luck here. Because you can find a Frenzied Flame spell on any seal, I think. I found it on gray seals before, which I think there's only 1 gray seal in the entire game, and I think it's just the basic seal. So I think with only a few specific exceptions, you can find Frenzied Flame or Flame of Frenzy on any seal. I've also found, like, Placidusax's Ruin on a gray seal, so I really don't think a Frenzied Flame incantation is too far-fetched. Anyway, I digress for the moment. Basically, with Libra, you're going to want to focus on finding a fire or a holy weapon. Holy weapon is preferable. Fire is slightly less than holy to him, but he is 20% weaker to holy, if I recall correctly, and probably like 15 to fire. So, if you can't find a Madness weapon, which 9 times out of 10 you're not going to, go for fire, go for holy. Look for those. Ooh, speaking of fire, Fissure in the Fog. Its affinity is frost, but it is weak to fire. Although a fire weapon is not necessary in this fight, nor is it actually the most helpful. What you will actually want to do is find the best stance-breaking weapon possible. Stack up your stance-breaking things. Fire will help you do more damage per hit, but you will want to try and stance break this thing as much as possible, especially in the second phase. Frost resistance is almost mandatory, which is why I'm going to probably try to trigger mountaintops for this, because I don't know. I feel like that's just going to help. But yeah, we're going to just kick things right off with Sentient Pest. Here we go. So, you know the drill. We start at the top, we go bang, 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 and all 3 bosses are down. I'm going to be sure to tell you what is and isn't efficient or a smart choice, because there's sometimes where I make horribly stupid plays that shouldn't work out, but end up, hey, look, Rotwoods. That shouldn't work out, but end up working out anyway. Okay, so because Rotwoods is on, that's something we have to take into consideration. So that's probably going to be a majority of our day 2 activity, Rotwoods. Because that's just the largest rune item on the map, is Rotwoods. Come on. Hey, Fedley. How you doing? Oh, okay, that was a bad backstab attempt on my part. Why am I trying to, backstab all these dudes? Simple. I get paid 600 runes to do so. Every backstab I land is an extra 600 I get off of these enemies. So those of you who say critical hits on runes isn't worth it, early on, it absolutely 100% is. Because it can change your outcome of the starting camp. Especially in Deep of Night. In Deep of Night, specifically. It can change the outcome of the starting camp from level 2 to level 3. Like, that was my depth 5 strategy. That was a big part of it. It was backstab everything in the starting camp to get enough money to get to level 3 off the starting camp. It's a big part of why I did as well as I did. And it still holds true to some extent in a normal match. Oh, we'll take fire attack power. Try to set a good example here. So now what we're going to do... Typically, I would head up there to that church, but I'm going to head to this cathedral first. See if I can grab me a blue weapon. Then we're going to go up to the church. Then we're going to hop down to this tunnel. Maybe check out the field boss up there by the church. Where'd you come from? Doesn't matter. Let's try and stance break you, like, right off rip. For reference, you don't want to do what I'm doing. Bad idea. I mean, it worked out, but you'll want to play a little bit more conservative than that now. That is fantastic. So that is a forked greatsword with improved skill attack power on it. And it has a not half bad skill either. Either as well. Doesn't have a half bad skill. Doesn't have a half bad skill either. It has a pretty good skill as well, is what I should have said. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna up here, here. Now because we're looking for a fire weapon, part of me wants to save the smithing stone too, but part of me also recognizes that I can more effectively operate if I just go ahead and get this weapon to purple. Church placement is actually atrocious. These two are down here. That's just not good. Because, I mean, like, my path doesn't seem to be leading me... Ooh. No. But, like, no part of my path really seems to be leading me that direction. So, why should I bother going there? It's my 2 cents. 101 with this. Got the skill repeating thrust. Very strong skill. Very good. This point. Good grief, dude. That's insane. I mean, you saw that, right? That was crazy. Crazy high damage. What we're gonna do... Perfect. Okay, so... Flame camp. Well, we're gonna assume it's a flame... No. We should probably assume it's not a flame chariot, just so we don't get disappointed. Because, I mean, fact of the matter is, I'm almost 100% certain it's actually not going to be a flame chariot camp. We'll take improved attack power when two-handing. It's always good. Smithing Stone 1. In case we find a really weird gray weapon that we want to use, like, that's probably not going to happen, but it could. Alright. Could you please stop? Like, dude. You both suck. I hate both of you. I was being stubborn. I was not going to heal. Again. Not a good idea. There are some things I do that you absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, should not replicate. That is one of them. Do not replicate that. That was not only a bad play, that was a horribly trash play. Yeah, we're going to backstab you. That'll do it. I'm not going to make the joke about a bad night. As much as I am tempted to. So there are two camps. So this one's a flame chariot camp. That one's also a flame chariot camp. What we're going to do, we're going to hit both of them. That's right. So we're going to start the flame chariot over here on the left. Hop up. Hop up here. Get a critical hit. And basically, the critical hit, you'll want to hit you'll want to press R1 when you're just above that waist, like that, not the waist, the headband, the spiky headband on the flame chariots. Now, this one's a bit tricky. First, you gotta bait an attack. Then what you gotta do is walk over here, hop up on the bow rack, then hop over here. For most consistent results, that's obviously not necessary. You can just try to hop up the flame chariot itself. We're gonna go ahead and check the bow rack. Might have good passives, less likely to be targeted, lightning attack power, damage increase passive wells. Nothing amazing. So we're gonna move on. Just gonna keep plugging and chugging, you know? Alright, there we go. Flame chariots in this camp are down. Pretty good. Skill attack power I value more. That's what I'm going to be trying to do, right? Trying to get my hands on a super strong fire-based skill. Like Flaming Strike. Okay, maybe not... Maybe good isn't the right word. For strong, I mean. Maybe strong isn't the right word. Flaming Strike isn't super strong, but it's crazy effective. That's what draws me to it. It's super effective. Low FP cost. If you have skill attack power, high damage. It is strong if you have a lot of skill attack power. Like, serious damage. But without further ado, let's head through this camp. See, you can just hop up the side, but, like, for most consistent results, bait the fire spit attack. We're going to see if we can't get a good fire weapon with a good skill out of this camp. Because, in all seriousness, like, whatever it's called, what was that skill that one weapon that I literally... Oh, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Glad I checked. Just got a wild hair. I'm like, I'm gonna check that corpse. Glad I did. The skill that greatsword had in the last Flame Chariot loot pool was okay. But Flame of the Red Mains is just not my favorite skill ever. It has... Its damage is seriously... There we go! That's what I'm talking. Nah, I gotta take that. Like, I mean, come on, I gotta take that, right? Like, I mean, look. That's literally what I was asking for. This is a great sword with Flaming Strike on it. And it's a great sword. Like, it's a fantastic sword, and it's a great sword. Now what we're going to do, make a pretty decent play here. We're going to head into this tunnel. We're going to try and get us second Smithing Stone 2 from the Pumpkinhead. We kill the Pumpkinhead. We get a Smithing Stone 2. We can now be power stancing purple greatswords by night 1. I mean, look at that damage. Given its Pumpkinhead. But that's through its, like, defense. Like, that is through its headbutt. Because, in case you don't know, Pumpkinhead actually has increased defense while it's doing that headbutt. If you didn't know already, now you know. Hey, what's up? Welcome to stream. So, we're going to head to the field boss that's over here. Check and see what it is. If it's worth doing or not worth doing. Kind of worth doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, Elder Lion. Always worth doing. Laughably easy, laughably quick. We're just going to get straight to the point. That's going to hurt a lot. There we go. Resistance is up. Dang, they messed up your order? Unacceptable. Disgusting. It's an affront to nature. Okay, we're gonna stop by this camp, upgrade my other sword. Just so I can have 2 strong weapons come day 2. You can go ahead and check the other field boss that's north of here. Dang, I didn't even know Zaxby's had bone-in wings. I've never seen that. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I saw it on the dry rub sign. Never mind. No, I know they had... I knew that. I've never gotten them before, because... I don't know. I don't think... I just can't imagine they'd be too good. They're bone-in wings, you know? Here, let's walk forward a bit so I can take a look at this picture. See, like, from here, those don't really look that appetizing. Alright. Yeah. Especially if you're open for boneless wings. You get the bone in and then it's just disappointing. Oh, you came running up. Come on now. Commit. Oh, really? Alright, let's take care of you so you stop shooting me from the side. Top off. Good grief! Cool. Fight over. If you can even call it that, it really wasn't even a fight. I mean, he didn't get the chance to do anything. How much skill attack power do I have? 18, 15, 18. Yeah, I have a lot. That tracks. So now what we're gonna do, take this tree, fly over Rotwoods, try and find the blessing without having to go into this fort over here in the bottom right. Then we're just gonna go from there. Alright. We got 6 minutes to get all that done. Actually, we're gonna fly over, get this church over here to give me at least 5 flasks to work with. Then we're just gonna start mowing through Rotwoods. Alright. Actually, you're going to have to get out of the lounging position to see, like, where the blessing is. I don't think it's over there. But it could be. And it's not right there, though. I really don't want to guess wrong, because that's going to be a major time sink if I do. Ugh, it is top right. It was that. It's over here. It's all the way over there on the right. I thought I might have seen it, but I wasn't too sure. Doubted myself. Shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't know. Always preferred... I don't know, it depends on the place. Like, I wouldn't get boneless wings from, like, KFC or something. KFC does not have fantastic boneless chicken, just in general. Alright, so we'll drop in. Get the healing item. Go back in the Rotwoods and make our way to the blessing on the opposite side of the freaking map. That way we can get... Oh yeah, this game is cool. It's crazy fast-paced. Basically, I have 6 minutes, roughly, to beat as many of these like little purple icons in this forest as I can, to make enough money to be able to beat this boss that I selected in the bottom left. Bird beetle. What you got? Hey, I'll take that. Oh gosh. All the things. Just all the things. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. We coolin'. Hey, welcome to the stream, other person. We're gonna try and go around here. Maybe shake Tree Spirit, not arouse the Avatar. Wait a minute, what? No, wait a minute, what? I am Duar have the confusion. What? But I'm not sure I follow. There are only 3 places the blessing can be. It can either be here, right here, or back down in this corner of the Rotwoods. Oh, I've already wasted a bunch of time. Should have just done the fort and found it the natural way instead of trying to hunt it down using my eyes because I'm wearing glasses and that doesn't help. Should have known I can't trust my eyes. Ooh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, wait a minute. No. Because what the heck? It's not here. It's not over here. What? What? I flew directly over that and I didn't see that. Like, that was not glowing before. I don't understand. I literally flew directly over this thing and didn't see a thing. Okay. Alright. I mean, it's here. We'll just have to seriously make up for it when we actually start fighting the bosses. Alright, let's do that. There we go. No more rot. Now let's start with whatever the heck is up this route. We don't really have much choice. We gotta kill it. I wish I had a choice. I don't like you, so I'm going to... Never mind. I'm gonna shred everything in this forest and nobody can do anything about it. Everything dies. That was insanely fast. Oh, the spear. Oh, it's happening. Yeah, you thought the enemies in the other games looked weird. The enemies in this game look even weirder. Hey, look, it's Walking Simulator. But for time's sake, I have to run. Where'd your health go? Yeah, cool boss. Attack up. I'm not taking any of that. Alright, now we're going to make our way to one of these bosses over here. We're probably going to do this one first. And for the record, against this boss down here, the Sentient Pest, this spear is just about the best weapon you can get. Fantastic, because it's one of the few weapons in the game that are capable of hitting, since the boss is actually two things. This spear is one of the few things that can hit both of them at the same time. And it does fire damage, which both of them are weak to. So this actually should be a breeze. Alright, let's switch to this for this guy, since he can't bleed. He happens to be a tree, so I mean... That hurt a little bit. Check a flask for that. Well, I mean, this didn't end up being a good indicator of how a run typically goes because I'm just tearing through everything. Sadly. We'll take that. And yeah, I could make things harder for myself, but why? Why would I do that? Let's get the critical hit on you. And let's just kill you, honestly. Goodbye. Ow. Boy, another legendary. Hey, punk. The heck you think you're doing? Ain't Australia, get out. We'll ditch 6% fire attack power for melee attack power. We'll put our melee attack power up. Now, okay, under normal circumstances, typical circumstances, definitely, if you're trying to beat the boss for the first time, always take the Wind and Grace, because any revive is a good thing. I just have a feeling I won't need it, given how powerful the equipment I have is. Hey look, Bell-bearing Hunter. I'll admit, that was bad. Lost that. Eat this, actually. That's close. Goodbye. You were good, but not good enough. So now what we're gonna do, gonna head over to this last boss over here, just finish out the Rotwoods. And then we're gonna be in a pretty good state for the end boss down here in the bottom left. We're gonna have really good equipment. At least I feel like. Now I will gladly take you. Because, frankly, you can't stop me. Spit a fireball, I dare you. Well, there goes half his health. That was cute. Yeah, wave your shield. Yeah, do the exact same move again that worked last time. I'll admit, I don't know why I thought that would hit him. But I know why I thought that would hit him. Nothing amazing. There we go. We reached level 15, so we don't need to get any more money, but there's technically one more boss, but it's gonna be a joke. Yeah, this is not this again. I think I said this already, but this is not this is not indicative of a normal experience. This is not how this typically goes. This is certainly, I got insanely good equipment this run. Some runs I could not even find a fire weapon at all. This run I found one of the best fire weapons. So like it's incredibly hit or miss. And like I said, this dude's not really a boss. Like, he's just an enemy with a boss health bar. But we're gonna call that's Rotwoods. We defeated every single boss in the Rotwoods. Including the one that didn't need to die. But was, you know, just there, so. The other thing is, let's see. Like, I have all of my like special effects on these weapons are increasing my attack power, so I'm getting like an insane attack boost compared to what I would typically get. Like, I can promise you, when I go into the next run, it's not going to go this well. See, I do it better than any pest control company ever could. We're gonna kill you. Kill you. Just for some last minute money, since there is a shop right before we do fight the end boss that sometimes sells some pretty helpful stuff. So we're gonna head right into the penultimate boss fight, meaning right before the end, or the second to last boss. Alright, so let's kill the little tears. With a weapon this strong, I highly doubt luck will be necessary. That was good. You swung a bunch. Alright, now we're on to the night boss, right before the end. Wow, this is an interesting fight that is difficult. That hurt a little bit. Okay, cool. Back to it. This is not how this typically goes, I swear. This game can be difficult. It can also be like this. But I literally got, like, the best possible equipment, so... there's a lot of luck involved. I don't even think that fight took a minute. No, it definitely didn't take a minute. So we're going to buy this because that's going to let me rise from defeat a single time, as it says. Now, because poison is a pretty prominent thing in this fight, we're going to go ahead and take... Just for the heck of it, we're going to do that. I think that's pretty goof, too, honestly. But yeah, there's a lot of luck involved. Basically, you have like 15-ish minutes. Or it's roughly like 20 minutes to gather as much equipment as you can for the final encounter like this. Very, very goof, yeah. I will let this one attack a little bit. Still charging. It is 2 bugs, so yeah. Disgusting is a word for it. Holy crap. Another word for it is dead. Alright. I let it attack once. Yeah. But now, because this is the enhanced fight, we're going into the secret 3rd phase. Hooray. So now we have 2 butterflies, the big thing, and a boatload of fun. We're just gonna... Oh, excuse me. Dude, there's no way I'm not close enough, man. Come on. Alright. Sadly, Noster over there is stopping me from attacking Big Boy. Keep my eyes on Noster. Nice try, punk. Basically, I hate that thing, and it's dead. Unfortunately, now I'm kind of out of magic. So, the trick, stay behind its tail. You'll dodge like 90% of its attacks. Except this one. Gonna have to get out for that one. Then you're going to try and not stay under its tail, but stay like kind of behind it-ish. Very hard to do. Yeah. No, they got real detailed with everything. Good grief, man. I We're going to stop it from doing its attack. Just because I really don't want it to. And we're actually going to go ahead and end the fight. Again, not indicative of a typical experience. Under normal circumstances, I would try to, like, actually showcase the boss's moves, but really, its moves aren't that complicated. If you can fight the first phase of the fight, the original fight, I mean, you can fight this phase of this one, you just need to watch out for a couple more beams of light occasionally. We're gonna just take a look through here. That's pretty good, actually. I think I'll keep that. Wait, what's that? Nah. Okay, listen. The thing shoots me with magic first in this game, alright? And for the record, it's a moth. So, I feel a little bit less bad about it. But now we're going to move on to the next one. This one is notorious for being very, very difficult. And, well, this one tries to poison me and shoot magic at me, so I feel like it's just, like, it might be a pretty moth. It's getting whacked. So, can't see anything. Well, yeah, of course. The other person watching the stream definitely thinks I'm crazy because there's nobody typing in chat at the moment. Well, and I kind of am crazy. It's just I'm not crazy for that reason. Alright, starting camp cleared. Let's... Charged incantations is worthless. Spellcasting speed, I'll take this. I'll offhand it for now. Yeah. Guarding ability is worthless. Okay, there's a beetle. We're gonna stop by the beetle first. Max stamina, like that. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna head over to this side of Grace. We're gonna level up to level 2. We're gonna take this, jump over to this jumpy place right here. Then we're gonna jump over to that tree, and we're gonna actually go ahead That's completely fine. It's absolutely fine. Alright, let's see. Let's actually keep our eyes open this round. Don't think it's over there. Okay, it's in the same place this time. It's in the same place. We're good. We're golden. Oh yeah, that's going to be a big help, because now that I've gone ahead and found the Rotwood's Blessing, I won't have to find it on day 2. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now, I'm going to do the smart thing in this situation. The dumb thing that my brain is telling me to do is to stick around, find a boss, and kill it. Ow. The smart thing to do would be to leave immediately. Leave immediately, go get the churches, get your healing items up. So, and because I'm trying to not set a horrible example of how to play this game, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the churches, going to go get my flasks up. Going to apparently get to level 3. Was there not a side of grace, like, right? Ah. Okay, we'll fly over, drop into the church. The bird was absolutely not necessary. Excuse me. Bird was absolutely not necessary, but it felt good. Okay, come on. Could you back off, sir, please? Small person, please back off. I hate you. Right, we're gonna get a critical hit. So we can take this. We can go ahead and take this thing out. We'll have a good chance of getting something good out of it, I feel like. I like how the operative word is "I feel like." It's like I don't actually know that I'm going to get anything good out of this. I just have a pretty good feel. Wowee! Okay, that's pretty good. But actually, what I could do, even though I can't use it yet, I could keep the club so I can get HP restoration on landing attacks from the Magma Blade. I'll take it. Typically, you won't want to take this because it increases your damage taken by 5%. Very bad effect to have under normal circumstances, but again, I feel like I can do it. So I'm going to stick with it. The other thing is because I have the Will of the Balance Relic, having my damage negation impaired in any way gives me a 20% chance to dodge attacks. And that's more valuable to me than 5% defense, if you ask me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to wait until I get to level 7 so I can use this Magma Blade. Because the Magma Blade is also pretty good for Libra. So I don't know, I think I'm going to stick with the Magma Blade. Libra's 15% weaker to fire, if I recall correctly. Okay, Spanish Knight Camp. This looks like it's an Elder Lion camp. No, this is also a Banished Knight camp. Interesting. But what we're going to do is this Night Invader camp up here, with the big swirly above it. Oh. Always reminds me of ice cream a bit. No, cotton candy. It's like more cotton candy. I like cotton candy. It's been a while since I've had cotton candy. I don't know if I still like it, actually. It's been so long since I've had it. Alright, who we got? 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 Okay, I see a Wilder, and I see an I don't know, I literally think the last time I had cotton candy was at, like, a fair of some kind. Okay, cool, that hurt. Could you please play nice? I don't like playing mean. Could you not be a meanie beanie? I would very much like that. Hey! Have mercy, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, see that? I definitely got hit there, but I didn't take damage, courtesy of the Harmonia Relic. That's giving me a 20% chance to dodge attacks. So 1 out of every 5 attacks, I'm just not going to get hit by at all. Oh no, what happened? You're going to get flipped like a... Okay. Please don't. Okay. Calm down. It was a prank. It was just a prank, bro. Yikes. So you think you're so bad because you're samurai with sword? Guess what? I'm worse than you are. Yeah, no, it's... I don't even remember, like, under what circumstances I had the last, like, thing I had. Two-handed. Like, I don't even remember, like, what I was doing last time I had cotton candy. Like, I might have been going to, like, a fair or something. It was some kind of event. So now what we're going to do, just for efficiency's sake, we're going to hop up here. We're going to take this tree. And typically it's a bad idea to do stuff like this, but since this church is not super far out into the night, we're going to go ahead and grab it. Just so we don't have to do it on day 2 when we want to allocate all of our time to doing Rotwoods again. So we're going to drop into the church real quick. going to grab the flask upgrade. Dang, that's a thing? Are you kidding me? What have I been doing with my life? I need Dr. Pepper cotton candy. That sounds... It would either... I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Love Dr. Pepper. Last time I had cotton candy, I loved it. That's definitely what I need, something to fuel my Dr. Pepper addiction. You can never get enough of it. It would have been so funny if I lost that second viewer right there. We'll ditch that. No reason for it. Elderline, how we doing? This is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me, because it's not going to hurt me at all. Everybody loves it, and if they don't love it, they can learn to love it. It sounds psychotic, but it's true. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something that I typically don't do when there's Rotwoods on the map. We're going to head to Central Castle. We're going to take this sword. We're going to kill everything. I'm kidding. Not everything. No. That's a bit much. Think of it this way. If your friends don't like Dr. Pepper, that's more for you. Ever think about it that way? That was a horrible dodge. I'm gonna stay on the ground. Exactly, so what you gotta do is you gotta align yourself with friends that don't like Dr. Pepper. That way you can have it all. Okay, this is actually a horrible idea. I'm not killing this thing at this point. I know that. I took too long, didn't perform well enough. Gonna need to just ditch it. So that's what you do. You align yourself with people who don't like Dr. Pepper. That way you get all the Dr. Pepper, because they don't like it. I will admit, though, it works better with food than it does with drinks. But that's why you also pick people who don't like the same food you do. That way you get all the food you like, and they get all the food they like. See, now that's different. That's not like a specific singling out Dr. Pepper thing. That's just if you don't like soda. You don't like soda. Okay, for those of you who are watching stream that are playing this game in hopes of, like, learning how to beat these bosses, like, I think I might have said this at the very beginning, what you're going to want to do, hunt down a fire or a holy weapon. Libra is weak, 15% weaker to fire, 20% weaker to holy. Madness weapons are very hard to find. You're probably not going to find them. Yeah. Ah, crap. Why on earth am I getting text about my house in Florida? I don't have a house in Florida. Cool. Is there like one enemy I don't know about, or are we just waiting? Hello? Oh, if I did have a house in Florida, I'd absolutely just give it to someone. Again, with all those hurricanes, I ain't heading down there. No. But how prone they are to storms and losing your condo, like, no. Hard pass. Actually, I'm good. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the boat, dude. Okay, let's go to the right of it. Didn't go far enough. Okay, we'll just... I don't know why I did that. Now all we gotta do is take care of the skeletons. We don't even have to kill the big thing. We kill the skeletons, that second health bar goes. Seriously? Wouldn't let me dodge. That was cute. It's fantastic. No. I think we're done. So last time I checked, I was the one in charge. Fortunately, Big Bird over there can actually kill these things, so helps me out a bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and bunch them all up real quick. That didn't work. Shoot you with the grappling hook. Whack you. You're dead. Whack. Who's left? Big boy. Oh. I see. Alright, I'm not going to question that, just going to move on with life. When you look at the ground and you see big skeleton, you don't question it, you just move on with life and accept that there's a big skeleton in the ground. And yeah, regarding the beach house, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of a beach house, but I feel like it'd be way too hard to maintain. It'd be too much of an investment money-wise. And I feel like it would probably get destroyed within my lifetime, and I just don't know if I want to deal with that. Like, if I passed it on to my kids or something, and I said, hey, here's a beach house, have fun with it, and then it got, like, blown over by a hurricane, I'd be fine, because it's not my problem anymore. Sure, that'd be an extra source of stress for my kids, but, like, I'm dead. What does it matter? Alright, so now we're gonna fly straight into Rotwoods. Just get this party started. It's weird that I got Rotwoods again, because I actually don't have that triggered, I don't think. But what I am going to do is, for the last run, I am going to manually trigger mountaintops, so we can get the icy effects to help with our defense against the ice dragon. But this round, we're just going to fly in, we're going to... Yeah. No, I guess I overthink things a lot, so, you know. I think way too far ahead, way too many times, in every situation. Alright, cool. This is a nice one to start with. Got a very spicy weapon. Going to light this boy on fire. He don't like the fire. There ain't no way they actually gave me that critical hit. His head was submerged in the ground. I mean, I'm not complaining exactly, but, like, that was good. I really needed that. Thank you, that made my day. What do you have for me? Okay, that is actually really relatable. Overthink things a lot, very impulsive when it comes to doing things. I tend to, leap before I, think at all. For instance, what I got for lunch. I was like, I'm just gonna get some modest stuff, and then I'm like, ooh, cool, new item on the menu, I'm gonna get that instead. And I regret nothing. That was a very good menu item. Oh, a plague of locusts? Dang it. Actually, that's a pretty good thing. I don't mind that. Truth be told, holy crap, dude. Keep giving me legendaries. I just want to fill up my inventory with legendaries. Yes, please. Where am I going? Oh, you're gonna make me go... Don't make me go where I think you're making me go. Please. No. Don't make me go all the way to the top right. Yeah. I wish I could do that. But I'm a worrier. Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're good. We coolin'. Alright, cool. Hey, look, it's the moth from last round, actually. Just stop by to say hello and get flame grilled in 5 seconds. But now, randomly, upon attacking enemies, I have a very small chance to just get 10,000 money. Which is more than worth it. I worry before it's too late. Typically makes things work out a little bit better, but it also stresses the heck out of me. And quite frankly, makes me miserable in a lot of situations. Got 10k for doing nothing. Got another 10k for doing nothing. Got another 10k for doing nothing. I got another 10k! But there's no... I was about to say, there's no way the next attack I do gives me 10k. I typically don't get it, like... I think my record is, if I recall correctly, about 17 consecutive attacks gave me 10k. But that was, again, that's very, like, outstanding circumstances. That never happens. Like, I was losing my mind. I feel bad for my co-op buddy. He had to listen to me while I was just sitting on the other end going, like, I was hitting notes I didn't know I could still hit. Oh, please don't. You think you're so cool because you got magic? Well, guess what? I'm an air fryer. So who wins? Actually, would this be like char grilling? If you were cooking something in lava, what would that be considered? Would that be like boiling? Or would that be just like grilling? Or like... You know, like I'm trying to figure this out here. We'll ditch the FP cost. In the interest of filling my inventory with crazy, cool-looking weapons and making people mad when they see my victory record. Okay, here's what we're going to do for this guy. He's resistant to fire, so we're not going to use fire. We're going to use the giant axe that... Oh my gosh! That hurts him a little bit. These are not exactly, like, super... Oh my gosh. I mean, he's dead. That's it. I have heard that there's one place that serves volcano-style pizza, so yeah, that's... I can confirm that that is in fact what it's called. Just once, I would love to eat like a volcano-style pizza, see if it actually tastes any different. Also, it's just the... Like, I mean, come on, you're eating... How often are you going to get to eat a pizza out of a volcano? I mean, think of it that way. Like, that is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hey, friend. How you doing? And I think it's like... I don't know, I think it's in... No, that doesn't sound right. I don't think it's in Hawaii, actually. Backflip. Don't roll in, please. Okie dokie. We're gonna come around to the front and we're gonna just give you a good old smackdown. Like the name of the stream is, the weekly Everdark. I got 10k after he died. There's no way. Okay, like... Because nah, like... Yeah, I'll take it. Not even because it's smart, but because it's funny to have 4 different legendary weapons in your inventory. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. My strong attacks will be insanely strong, actually. So that wasn't a bad thing to get. Does my healing rate, like, double if I do this? I wonder. Really? I don't think it does. It looks about the same to me. So now I want to set a good example. I'm going to buy a Winding Grace. Like a good gamer should. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't do in the last Rotwoods run, is the Everjail up at the top. There's no way I'm getting that this round either, but... Yeah. Didn't think he'd give me anything crazy, but, like, it's worth a look. Alright, now what we're gonna do... I don't know, actually, what we're gonna do, because there's really not a whole lot left. I mean, there's... They're like these little camps, but... What good does this really do me? I don't know. Oh, I get style points for that. That was fun. So see, Nightreign does have new enemies that don't exist in Elden Ring. These guys. They don't technically exist in Elden Ring. They were cut from the game, but that still means they don't exist in Elden Ring. So Nightreign does have unique enemies. See? The haters were not right. Well, is it an understatement to say that I'm completely set for life? I don't think it is. I really wish this were Dark Souls 2 so I could power stance these two weapons, since they're similar enough. But whatever. Oh, welcome back. You are here for whatever is about to happen, because like really, there's nothing left to do on the map. I'm just waiting for the circle to close so I can fight the night boss and then head on to the last encounter of this run. So yeah, now we're gonna wait. Lovely weather we're having. Yeah, I guess there are some little things we can go kill. Just so that something's happening. Like, let's go exterminate more bugs. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Dang, it's raining over there? Huh. It was raining pretty hard, like, when I got out of my classes, but, like... I literally just walked over to my car and took, like, a nap. So, like... the rain was actually really nice. Alright, the boss should spawn now. There we go. Why? I don't have any holy... Oh, I do have a holy... I guess. Yeah, same. But hey, Gerard needs his use. For those of you who don't know, Gerard is my umbrella. Well, don't, you know... Kind of forgot to put him down after death. That critical is not mine, it seems. Death Right Bird for only the however manyth time today. Feels like I've been fighting this thing non-stop, so like... Yeah. This fight should go pretty quickly, so you'll at least get a glimpse. You'll at least get a glimpse of the end boss of this game. Or of this match. Hey, cool, another 10k. At this point, it really doesn't matter. Okay, really, dude? Like, you're gonna be like this? Come on. Well, I rolled straight into that. Really, dude? Come on. Fight. Stop hanging back, Howard. Good night. Alright, we'll take stance breaking. And now we're just gonna hop straight into the final encounter. Gonna move pretty quickly so you at least get the chance to see what the end boss of this run looks like. And depending on how quickly this goes, you might actually just get to see the whole fight. I don't know. It might not go that quickly though, so we're just gonna buy those things. Now, for those of you watching who know how this goes, the trick here is kill the clones as fast as possible. When he starts summoning clones, kill them as fast as possible. We're going to just kind of zip through the first phase as fast as humanly possible, and then we're going to get into the second phase. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fight at utmost strength.
The time is right.
I really wish... What does that actually do? I don't think that actually does me any good. I was curious, though, so I checked. I don't believe it actually alters the fight at all. Aside from making him start in the second phase. Why did it roll again, dude? I pressed... Alright, now we're going into phase 2. It does. Let's go over to Libra. Let's try and get... Say there's a wilder clone on my butt. I can feel him. Oh yeah, this game has a lot more music than the other one. Alright, clone is down. Don't like that. Oh, a riot. Oh, shoot. Come on, riot. You two fight each other. What are you doing? Man, come on. I'm being so passive. Be aggressive. Now, you two fight. There we go. Now I've got Libra all to myself. For a short amount of time. Ah! Couldn't dodge Libra's attack. That's okay. Brother, he just died. Literally just died. You're already bringing him back? Fine. Bring him back immediately, I get rid of him immediately. Chew on that. Ah! Couldn't get away. That's alright. Gonna wait just a second. Let's say, because he's gonna bring out another clone. You are now dead, my friend. You are now afflicted with madness, Libra. That's almost a fight. We're almost done. One more hit. Aha! There we go. Two runs, baby. And that leaves only one more. But don't know that you'll get to the end of the last one. You got to see two, though. That's more than I thought you would get to see. But now, we're on to the last. Let's absolutely not do that. Alright. I will see you in a couple hours. Alright, now we're moving on to the final run of the day for the Smackdown. We are running Everdark Caligo, and the church locations are not fantastic. I don't like that one. These two are pretty far apart, so I'm not getting all three of them. And I said I was going to manually trigger mountaintops, but in all fairness, I completely forgot. So, sadly, we're not going to have frost resistance, extra frost resistance. So what we're going to want to do instead there is something we can do. Deal with it. We're going to deal with it. But here's what we're actually going to, strategy-wise, here's what we're going to do, right? Taking damage, boost damage, negation, always helps with bosses that do chip damage attacks, which Caligo does have a few. We're going to kill these random dudes over here. We're going to wander down to this fort over here on the left. Get Lake Church. Ideally, I'd like to fly up and hit... No, we're actually not going to wander down to that fort. Actually. Well, we are, just not for the original purpose that I was saying we were going to go down to that fort. Just not for the original purpose. We are, in fact, going to go down to that fort. Also, can I just talk about how insane it is that I found so many ranged weapon passives this early into the match? I mean, that's crazy. You'd never get that. Sure as heck never get that. Oh, come on. Why? Why is it always Loretta? Why is it always Loretta? What did I do to deserve this? I get that I bullied her last match, but that doesn't give her the right to just kind of show up and ruin everything every time I'm just trying to live, man. Okay, we're going to do this, then we're going to head back over to the tree. We're actually going to fly up to this fire cathedral. And we're going to go ahead and take out that Night Invader, whatever it is. Now, while this may seem like a bad idea, trust me, it is a fire cathedral, which means that it's going to have one Night Invader, because it's a cathedral, not because it's a fire cathedral specifically. Cathedrals, if like, it's a Night Invader camp, and it's a cathedral, or a fort, it will only have one Night Invader. 100% of the time. I don't know about Great Hollow. I haven't done any night camps on Great Hollow yet. Just haven't for some reason. I don't know. There are just other things I have to account for. So what we're doing... we're going to fly up. We're going to do the Fire Cathedral. And we're just going to hope we get something good out of it. We're definitely killing the Night Invader. That's priority number one. Priority number one is the Night Invader goes. Number two, we'll probably kill the Fire Monk, because in case you don't know, bosses in a Night Invader camp that typically would give blue weapons are more likely to give purple weapons because it's a Night Invader camp. Which is loosely hinted at by the fact that all the enemies are purple. Let's draw the Night Invader over here. Looks like a... Who is that? Iron Eye crap. Well, I don't like that. What does this goober think he's doing? Oh, I see. He thinks he can mark me. Funny, because last time I checked, I didn't give him permission to do that. Please stop, kindly. Back out real quick. Dodge that. Oh, and enjoy the pancake flip. I'll take improved item discovery. That's like just generally an Iron Eye effect, I guess. It's not fantastic. Not a big fan of the fact that that's what I got out of him, but whatever. Not a big fan of the fact that it was an Iron Eye anyway. It's just not a very good thing. Definitely not what I'm looking for. I was hoping for a Wilder or a Raider. Probably not going to get this critical, but I can get around behind him, and thought I could anyway. Tell you what, he does a lot of damage. I might have underestimated him. Keyword is a little bit, because he still went down super easy, but I will take improved melee attack power. Ultimately, almost 100% not worth it. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. I mean, the last 2 runs have been, like, phenomenal loot. So I feel like I was due for some bad luck. Like, I mean, seriously, though, like, the last couple runs have been insane. Like, I barely ever get that kind of loot. At all. Alright, what you got? That's it. I'll admit, not my best play. Damage-wise, that was a fantastic play. Actually, actually, like, for the sake of the fight-wise, not the best. The passive is the same on both of them, so it's literally just a matter of which one do I prefer, and I think y'all know which one I prefer. Try the Great Sword. Now, the only reason I took on Erdtree Avatar is because I had a decent fire weapon. That and Erdtree Avatar is laughably easy, but I can't stress this enough. The thing with Erdtree Avatar is if you're not good at fighting it, I would not recommend doing it. Basically, if you can't tank one hit from it, obviously don't do it below level 4. That is a horrible idea. Level 4 is like the bare minimum for doing great enemies. And there are a lot of great enemies I cannot recommend doing at level 4 because of how bad of an idea it is. Like, for instance, Erdtree Avatar is one of the few that I would say, yes, do it at level 4. Ulcerated Tree Spirit is absolutely easy enough to do at level 4, but you shouldn't because of your pathetic damage output. Like, it's going to take you so long to beat that thing. It's just not worth it. Erdtree Avatar, if you are level 4 and you have a fire weapon, you should be able to get away with that, I feel like. you'll just want to, be careful, engage your skills well, accurately. Like, don't overestimate yourself. Not from behind that shield. Yeah, we'll take the Smithing Stone too for that. Although, in all seriousness, the only reason I did that was for money. Like, I don't need the Smithing Stone too. I have a good weapon. So what we're going to do, we're not going to try and do the central fort at the last possible second like I typically end up doing completely on accident. We're actually do... Oh, I realized I was doing that. Oh, deadly poison Miranda sprouts. For those of you who don't know, yeah, there are different kinds of Miranda sprouts. There are normal poison Miranda sprouts, or blossoms, I mean. There are those. Those are the deadly poison Miranda blossoms. Alright, let's go. We can now reach level 7, so we can use the health and steeple I just got. However, it's not a fantastic fire weapon. In fact, it's not a fire weapon at all. I don't know what I'm saying. Buddy, how we doing? He's down. I just wanted to... Fine, I'm not going to kill you. Stuck, Red Wolf. I hate Red Wolf of Radigan. Because stuff like that, A. And B, just because it's always a time sink. You never can kill that thing fast, unless you have a ranged character. And yeah, I have a bow. It's not powerful enough to kill that dude fast. Literally, my grappling hook did the same amount of damage. That's how bad it was. But at least we're doing Grafted Monarch and not freaking Battlefield Commander. That was good. No, really, that was great. I don't know, some people prefer Battlefield Commander to Grafted Monarch, and I seriously just don't see that. Because Battlefield Commander is just a gank fight. And besides, this dude's a clown. Look at him. And look at him. Total pushover. I love how that still almost killed me. It's hilarious. I wanted to see if I could tank it. I couldn't. I did because I'm Wilder. Literally, if I were any other character, that would not have worked. Wilder has the death dodge. That's the only reason you can tank that. I can promise you that would have killed me, because just not even the full attack yet. Literally, like, the wind-up for the actual, like, big hit of the attack took almost all my health. So that's insane. Please stop. Nobody asked you to be in this game. I did not want you here. Nobody wanted you here. What the heck are you doing? Get out of your zone, man. Give me that health back, punk. Yeah, I'm done with you. Get out of my game. Kickstand's breaking up. Would have helped in that fight, funnily enough. So now what we're going to do, we're going to just start chopping away at great enemies. We're going to start over here with whatever the heck that is. If we head down to this one, I guess I can just go get the church from there. In fact, I probably should. Something, something, blah, 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 setting a good example. What you got for me down here? It looks like some horse thing. A freaking course. Why wouldn't it be DTS? Why wouldn't it be DTS? I really thought that would be stronger just because Harmonia. It's not. Play a game. It's called I Kill You. You don't give me a hard time. Yikes. That was close. If you're not sure that the grapple is going to kill him, do not rely on it to, because that's just a horrible idea. I was just so sure it was going to kill him. Cannot stress that enough. Do not do what I just did. Under most circumstances, it is 100%, under all circumstances, it is 100% smarter to just try and dodge that last attack. And then wait to get the hit until he does that big wind-up for that big slam. Because, I mean, okay, hypothetically, speaking in hypotheticals, what if I was in Deep of Night, right, and I had, like, some weapon that did attacks and pair on occasion -2? What if that hit just randomly did no damage? That would have killed me. Because it's also in Deep of Night, where DTS does more than absurd damage. He does absurd damage already, let me tell you what. He does absurd damage already. He does more than absurd damage in Deep of... A Magma Worm. Perfect. Plunging attack. That doesn't work in this game. I was joking. It would be really, really cool if it did. Oh, come on. Why did you... What was that, man? Now he's going to get the charge and reset his stance, and I'm going to hate this fight. Well, I'm not going to hate this fight. I already do hate this fight. Hate Magma Worm, man. Get, like, to the head so I can do a critical, please? Apparently not. It's not going to happen, it seems. lifting your stupid head. Just cut right to the chase. This boss sucks. Hey, I see flame. I take it. I'll take that over successive attacks and get damage, a measly 38. However, this does mean I'm going to need some, like, serious, like, FP, regen, or something like our FP. I'd ideally like to find a different legendary one, if that makes sense. What I'll probably do, I'll grab this church, since it's convenient, and it's literally right here. Cut through here, not necessarily intending to kill the boss, we'll just go through it. Just cut down on travel time. Please don't hit me, sir. What we're actually going to do, we're going to hit that lake great enemy first. We're gonna, which is Loretta, unfortunately, but... Hey. We're going to apply Dark Souls 2 run logic for this run. Everything dies. However, this game, unlike Dark Souls 2, you don't have any room to be patient. You've got to just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, well, sucks to be you. Yeah, snipe me, I dare you. Do it again. Watch this. Aha! I actually almost got myself hit by taking off the thing. That would have been hilarious, actually. Okay, cool. I dodged it. You just ate my... Oh my gosh. Why was the healing cooldown so bad? What happened there? Yeah, I can swing twice too. Look at that. How you like that, huh? Please, why? Why must you just... Oh my gosh, I hate Loretta. Why is she like this? Hey, at least it didn't do that annoying thing where it takes my FP for the skill before actually doing it. Excuse me? How did she reach me with the first hit of that? The second hit I can understand. How did she reach me with the first one? That's ridiculous. There's absolutely no way she should have reached me with that first hit. Like that, I'm sorry, that just shouldn't have happened. I hate Loretta. Why is she so freaking annoying? Watch this. 1, 2. Shocked she didn't just decide, and more projectiles. More moves I can't punish, guys. Why would she do moves where I could actually, you know, do stuff? I hate this fight so bad. Die, garbage boss. Seriously, you better give me something. What the heck is this, man? Man, screw you. Bye, Iron Eyes Bow. I'll take reduced skill FP cost, but, I mean, seriously. Really? That's the crap you give me? That's all the map grade enemies felled, so I guess my best chances of getting a better fire weapon are up here. Because frankly, I'm not satisfied with this as a fire weapon. It's a good weapon, it's a fantastic weapon. but it's not a very good fire weapon. Because you have to buff it to make it a pure fire weapon. And I get that it does split damage, but in my experience, that means 9 times out of 10, it's not going to apply anything like fire. Like, I can hit an enemy with the Sword of Night and Flame that is frostbitten, and it won't cure frostbite, is what I'm saying. Like, stuff like that. Like, it doesn't apply. Like, the fire damage is there. It just doesn't necessarily apply. And 9 times out of 10, I never see the actual fire hit effect. Thanks for getting me stuck on your hand. Oh, come on, man. Hate your guts, ulcerated tree spirit. Please die. God, why on earth not having anything useful? Don't get me wrong, you have cool stuff. It's just not what I need. Why don't you just give me what I need? Please. You don't got what I need. Alright, I just got the thing from YouTube that people are not going to be getting smooth streaming, but that's okay. We'll work with it. That'd be a critical hit. Do it again. Just die. Nobody likes you, Grafted Scion. I do like that, though. That's pretty cool. Take that over fire attack power, I guess. You know what I'd really like? Is if I could get, like, a good, like, Fire Scorpion Charm out of here. Or, you know, none of that. Ooh, that is good, though. I did need something like that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna buy a couple Starlight Shards from the merchant. Because if we buy a couple Starlight Shards from the merchant, what's gonna happen? Also, does he have like a fire weapon? Sadly, his fire weapon is a seal, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that. We're gonna buy 2 Starlight Shards. And because I'm setting a good example, blah 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 blah, Wind and Grace, we'll buy a Wind and Grace. Setting a good example is costing me a lot more money than I would like. Oh, gosh. Say hello to my least favorite night boss enemies. Like, these things suck. At this point, I get hit more by these things than I do by the actual dancer. Mainly the Swordstress. I hate Nox Swordstress as an enemy. It's a cool enemy. It's horribly annoying. Nobody actually likes. There's no way anybody like finds everything it does like fair. Like, and if you do find it fair, like everything it does, if you're out there saying like, oh, it's perfectly fair, you're glazing big time, buddy. Because I mean, like, it's just she has a ton of just like literally instant attacks that with 9 weapons out of 10 you can't dodge at all. Here, let's go ahead and knock you down for a spell. That's how you dodge it. You dodge in and to the left. Let's just do this. There we go. Dancer dead. We'll take Affinity Attack Power, because anything's going to help. So we're definitely going to reach max level. We can buy 2 more Starlight Shards from the last merchant, and another Winding Grace. So that's going to be good. Alright, reach max level. We're going to buy 2 more Starlight Shards. We're going to buy a Winding Grace. There we go. Now we have 2 Winding Graces and 4 Starlight Shards. That's really good. We also have the Lion Great Bow, just for the heck of it. Not because it's necessary. Not because it's necessarily very good for this fight. It's a very good weapon. It's very good with Wilder. Deceptively good. But, at the same time, not good for Kaladin. Okay, so this is actually quite good. We're going to jump tail swipe. I will try to be a bit better now that I'm not interacting with the viewer about like telling you how to fight the boss actually. Oh, it's a terrible idea is what I'm doing right now. Although I actually did dodge the phase transition somehow. And went ahead and broke the head armor, that's big. What you're going to want to try and do... Yeah, I'm going to take a hit from it. That's okay. Go ahead and knock out the fact that I'm going to get frostbit. Dang, I really think my viewer would have liked this. We're gonna try it. Stupid, we're gonna try it. We did it. Holy crap, we did it. We actually knocked it. While it was swooping. And we stance broke it. And we'll do this. We'll just do the critical hit. The attacks are roughly the exact same as they are in Phase 1. And 2, for that matter. Wow, so actually, that phase transition isn't terribly difficult to dodge. I just realized that. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you are newer to this fight, but if you've done it a couple times, dodge it. Just roll at the right time. Crunch a life. Not a life gem. Starlight Shards. This is not Dark Souls 2. There will be no knocking it out of this attack this time, sadly. That was a direct hit. Dude, what the heck? Oh, come on, man. You gypped me on this. You hit me in the face with one, then you stopped me from being able to move. What happens if I actually, like, just break off all its armor? Does it get stance broken, or is that, like, a not... I never have actually broken off all of its armor, instead of just like, you know, straight up doing what you call it. Not that it matters, I think I'll kill it before I can break its wing. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh! Free aim. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. These were not terribly difficult Everdarks. I think I did all except Everdark Liber on the first try. Everdark Liber is pretty tough. but not if you have a good weapon. Which I had a decent weapon. It was pretty good. It's fantastic for the clones. That's the main thing. You gotta find a weapon that's good for the clones with Everdark Libra. Him, really not that big of a problem. It's another good Guardian Relic. That's worthless. But yeah, that's the weekly Everdark Smackdown for this week. That is a new record, baby. That's less than 2 hours. Anyway, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank whoever that second viewer was for tuning in. I want to thank the first viewer for tuning in. Always a blast to have you around. And I will catch everyone who wants to tune in to the next weekly Everdark Smackdown next week.
Bye-bye!